Hello everyone. It's been around 15 days since my last update, so my apologies. This stuff I keep taking the videos, but they're just difficult to put together and post, so I've got a whole bunch of videos already lined up, so hopefully I can get all these updates out to you guys by the end of this week. But anyway, update on the clean room today. You'll see everything that I've gotten done is in reference to decontamination and setting up the clean room for tissue cultures. I've got an update on the auxiliary farm. The girls over there are doing pretty great. Now, however, the ones in the main field, the strains that I've chosen for out there don't seem to be doing too well. So it's just one of those things, and it's one of the things that suck about this industry is that it's hit or miss. Just because these seeds grow so well in Oregon doesn't mean they're going to grow well in my backyard. That's what I'm experiencing right now with what I've got going on in the field. But anyway, you never know how these things can turn around. So I'm going to give you an update on the auxiliary field, the main field, the lab that I have just constructed in the house, and I'm going to give you an update on the cultures in the lab over at Welch University. So there you have it. Hey guys, so the plan is I've got to completely clean and sterilize this room. I'm going to leave the lights in. I'm going to unplug them. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these lights as my grow lights for the cultures or not, but we'll figure that out. It's better to sterilize them anyway. So like I said, I'm going to unplug those. I'm going to leave all of my equipment in here. I'm going to use this process that I learned when I was working for a pharmaceutical company called vaporized hydrogen peroxide. And what it does is it puts a mist of hydrogen peroxide in the air, and anything it touches, it's going to kill the bacteria. So I'm going to clean this place up, and we're going to then paint it with that copper paint so we can be a completely sterile environment. I've got my work cut out for me. There's quite a bit to do. Okay, so I have sealed any of the extra cracks. I Cloroxed all the edges. We should be pretty much infection free on all of the corners of the room. So I think we're in pretty good shape. Vacuumed out, cleaned out, bleached the cabinets. So I think we're in real good shape as far as the VHP setup. Again, that'll take all of the contaminants out of this room as well as any living creature that might be crawling around. Found some spiders up in the corners while I was cleaning, so it'll eradicate any kind of insects in here as well. I'm leaving anything that's plastic or metal in the room to be decontaminated as well. Anything that I was going to bring into this room to use as part of the experiments, I brought in so that I don't have to worry about bleaching them or cross-contaminating any of the equipment. So here's the finished lab that I'll be growing my cultures in. I got my heater in the back there, my evaporative cooler, my controllers, temperature and humidity controllers. I've got a carbon filtration unit. You really don't need that with, I used it in here when it was a grow room, but hey, carbon filtration never hurts. I kept my grow lights in here. So we are completely sterilized. I don't know if you can see the yellowish in the paint. It's a copper-based paint, antibacterial paint. Every square inch of this room has been covered in it twice. I've got my dehumidifier in the back there. Here's my air purifier, kicking out some super clean air. So from this point on, no one else will be allowed in this room, just me. It's got to be super sterile. I'm going to have to gown up every time I come in here to keep this place sterilized. If I ever have an issue, I can always just VHP it again. But again, do not use the vaporized hydrogen peroxide thinning home. I've got some pharmaceutical background in decontamination of these clean spaces. So don't do it if you don't know what the hell you're doing. You could kill somebody. So anyway, I think we're 100% ready for tissue culture propagation. I'm going to go upstairs now and sterilize everything that's going to come in contact with my tissue cultures. Hopefully by the end of this week we'll have them growing in the lab.